Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. The Mets attempt to break out the brooms against their first-place division rivals right after this. Marcus Stroman gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Popped up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder, Nick Martinez.
Now the pitch.
At the ball.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Markakis ahead with a 3-1 count here. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. It's the Braves nothing. Mets coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Standing in, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more. Especially the way this team is underachieved, you got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see that the Mets are currently best in the senior circuit in that category. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games not very pretty. Nimmo stands at second with no outs. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Ozuna. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 6.
Striding in, Jeff McNeil. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch on its way. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Two home runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He'll start this one at 269 with 45 home runs and 97 driven in. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
So striding forward now, Michael Conforto. His career line with Volta-Navage. 2 hits in 7 tries. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball 1-0. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Conforto carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Fouled away. On the year, Conforto is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. And there's ball 2 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. And that one is gone. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. 34 home runs now on the year, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
3 runs already home here. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it, And that retires the side. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching, and it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. They may be hard-pressed to get the same sort of performance on the mound that they got yesterday, a complete game shutout, but something close would certainly give them a chance to complete a sweep.
You don't see it very often, a complete game shutout like they had yesterday. Hopefully that's the beginning of things to come, and their starting pitcher could get them deep into this one as well.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ozzie Albies is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Pitch on the way.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Zach Collins.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Now at the plate, Jake Marisnick. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
One ball, 1 strike.
One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Here's Jed Lowry now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Acuna is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Welcome back to Citi Field, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Mets this season. And looking at the stats, it becomes pretty apparent they possess a lot of swing and miss stuff. Currently, they rank first in the league in strikeouts, and interestingly, they've also allowed the fewest home runs of any team in the league. As some of the pitchers told me, that combination is a reflection of the deception and movement they worked so hard to achieve. They said that talent only gets you so far, and a key to their success is the time and effort they put into studying film and perfecting their mechanics and pitch releases to get the most out of what they're offering up. Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
1-1.
And he misses, 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
On a good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Tyler Flowers goes down for the first out here in inning number 3.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
2-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. There's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Fouled away.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Fouled off. Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Scooped up to second. There's Cano. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Bottom of the third now, and digging in is the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo.
The left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
First offering on its way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Digging in, Robinson Cano. He flew out in his last at bat. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
A runner at first with no outs here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, number 6.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. From the stretch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0 on the way is taken, strike 1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the belt, the pitch starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Runners on first with one down. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Hit hard on the ground is short. Swanson scoops it up. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. We'll see Nick Markakis when we come back. 3 innings complete. The Mets lead this one 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Nick Markakis.
Nick Markakis.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Got him. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. And that misses low and away, ball one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Freddie Freeman sent packing for the second out of the inning. Acuna digs in now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Two and one. Pitch on the way. Two out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Still down 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away.
Up next for the Mets.
Stepping in, J.D. Davis. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here, but he has a chance to regroup, take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Zach.
Striding into the box, Zach Collins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets go down. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now the pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Marisnick is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1.
So the base is empty here with one away. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. Lowry to play this one at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see there that they're currently residing in 2nd place in the NL in that category. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jake Marisnick. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1-2.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That evens it up 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The left fielder, number 9.
He almost got him to commit there as we take another look at it in slow motion. He comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Back to the top of the order now, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Nimmo, a rare Wyoming native, he was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a super.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 22 on the year, and the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Cole Hamels will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. Robinson Cano the next to dig in. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna is camped under this one, and that's out number 2. So here's Jeff McNeil. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB. Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Hops this one up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Five runs on only 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Mowing away with that one, it's 1-2. Hamels is ready. Here's his offering. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon Business Person Special following this. And the next in is Johan Camargo. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout attack going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Dansby Swanson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit hard to the right side.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Nimmo. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batter, designated hitter, Ender Inciarte.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ender Inciarte. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Conforto is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Now at the plate, Nick Markakis, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
2 out with the man at first. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more.
Off the plate, ball 1.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Bottom of the inning now, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
The first baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Standing in now, J.D. Davis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. A tag for 1. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. On to Freeman. A double play. Now at the plate, Zach Collins. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Hamels comes set. First pitch on the way.
1-0.
2 out here and a runner at second. Ball and a strike. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets all set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. Hard on the ground towards short, taken there by Lowry. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
the left fielder, number 20.
And that'll bring in Marcelo Zuna. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The 1-1 pitch. This one's down to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he is out on the tag. Braves strand 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Mark Melanson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's Jake Marisnick as the first pitch. Pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Into the box, Jed Lowry. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center, and that'll get down out there. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Up next for the Mets, the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Ball one to start the at-bat. Now it's 2-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Outside, 3-0 now. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. Three and one to the Mets left fielder.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Fouled away. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike two, says the third base umpire. 0-2, here it is.
Count is 1-2.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Melanson pauses. Here it is on 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Line to the right side. Markakis will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Mets 6 and the Braves nothing. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Just low that time with the heavy sinker as it's ruled ball 3. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They are all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Stepping in now, Ender Inciarte. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Cano is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Braves will strand 3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Acuna will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one. Phillies fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ready for another shot now, J.D. Davis. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Hit on the ground out to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Braves nothing. Ready once again, Ronald Acuna. No thump out of him in this game so far as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Edwin Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is a fastball that gets by him.
2 strikes.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings in line for the win.
At the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Ozzie Albies is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Strike called, 2-1.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And he fouls this one off. Final strike for the Braves. A punch out to end it, and the Mets sweep the series and continue to set the pace in the division.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The New York Mets win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Marcus Stroman earns his 12th victory in the ball game as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The pitcher is Marcus Stroman. His record
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East. Their 7th straight victory. Dinelson Lamet struck out 15 overall with the win, helping the Padres get the best of the Nationals 3-0. The Marlins got 11 hits overall as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 8-3. The Cincinnati Reds totaled 11 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 6-3. The Diamondbacks allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they bested the visiting Rockies. Alex Avila was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs as the Twins took care of the Red Sox 6-4. Home runs as they took down the visiting Orioles 4-2. The Angels set 3.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. The Metropolitans are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. David Peterson, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Gene Segura standing in, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Philadelphia, the third baseman, number 2, Gene Segura.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
That accepted. The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Peterson has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake-bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Right. Perfect.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Ranger Suarez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, now they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Hit out towards second. Kingery's there. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
Batting third, the third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the utility man, Eduardo Nunez. Turned on down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see that the Mets are currently best in the senior circuit in that category. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Alonso is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Now to the plate, JT Realmuto, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
1-1. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marisnik on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Nick Williams.
Up next will be Nick Williams. It was an 0-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. First offering on its way.
No, that's down.
The 1-0 home. He's looked at for the first strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 3. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, J.D. Davis.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. First pitch of the at-bat. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels. There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping up now, Wilson Ramos. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Reined in. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
2-2 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Coming to the plate now, Roman Quinn, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Well, he hit that one pretty well, all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he puts it on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
The left fielder, number 22.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. No balls and one strike. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Fouled off. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia.
Entering the day, they are arguably the most dangerous group of hitters in baseball, as they rank first in the majors in both home runs and slugging percentage. Now, obviously, the home runs are a big part of the slugging percentage, but as one of the coaches told me, we've got guys in the lineup with dynamic skill sets. We've got plenty of power, but we've also got guys that will use the whole field and that can turn on the jets when they shoot one into the gap. Safe to say, this is a tough lineup to hold down, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, two strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice two-strike approach right there. Made a nice two-strike adjustment. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Oh,
a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Rosario.
Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Grounded to third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter was giving himself up.
Here's Robbie Cano now. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Fielded cleanly. And indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the utility man, Eduardo Nunez. Ball 1. Scorched to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. To the plate now, JT Realmuto, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's kicked out.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. In for strike 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario. It's short. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Up next to Philadelphia, the shortstop.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Number 5, designated hitter.
At the plate, Nick Williams, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope. 1-1.
Gregorius is off of first with 2 away. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And the count will be full. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Kingery. High chopper to third, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. Will go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And it's fouled away. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike 1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Heading out towards shallow right. Kingery ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. 5th inning coming up, tied. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. He said they're having a really hard time squaring up off-speed pitches right now, which is making it easy on the opposing pitching to keep them off balance. Until they prove they can hit anything other than fastballs, he thinks they're going to keep getting a steady diet of pitches with movement and deception.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. In there, 1-1. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Segura.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
The 1-2. There's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
Hit sharply on the ground. To second, there's Cano. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get one.
Now back.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 0-1 the count. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. Here's Bryce Harper now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty everything on the outer half of the plate.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And he'll just step on third, and the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Ramos has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 16, Jake Marisnick.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Up next for the Mets, the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Digging in now, Brandon Nimmo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And now a pitch on the way. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there in the end. Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. On its way is pitch number 75. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Three and 0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Full count still.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see there they're just 1 place off the top spot in the NL in that category. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nick Williams is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Now here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. There to take it is Gregorius for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And in steps Scott Kingery. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping in, Roman Quinn. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman,
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
2 out, nobody on. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch, all tied at 1-1. So here's Pete Alonso. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
J.D. Davis the next to bat, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 2-2. Chopper to short. Reined in. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Wilson Ramos is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is ready to begin the 8th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen. Jason Shreve been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47, Jason.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Shreve is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He hit that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 the count. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and they have taken the lead.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition after score with only 6 outs to go.
No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. Hector Neris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jake Marisnick. No balls and a strike to count. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. Popped up. Hoskins in foul ground. 1 away. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was great all night long.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1, here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Neris stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Fouled off. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Splitter, 2-2. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Down. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Digging in, Nick Williams. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. So striding in, Scott Kingery will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And a little self-preservation down at first as he... Phillies strand 1. They lead it 2-1. Jose Alvarez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. He's set and the pitch. On the ground to the right side. Kingery's there. And that's out number 1. Ready now, Eduardo Nunez. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Out in front of it, strike 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounder down the line at third. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, number 3. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back in standing. First offering on its way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Long throw to third.
No, he did that.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, J.D. Davis. Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
And he fouls this one off. Chopped at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Fouled away. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-2. This one's down to third. And they will get the force, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the ninth, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting off in the National League East, Ranger Suarez earned win number 7 this season, leading the Fightin' Phils over the Mets 2-1. The Atlanta Braves totaled 13 hits as a team, as they were victorious in extra innings over the Marlins 7-6. The Washington Nationals combined for 10 hits as a team, as they bested the visiting Padres 3-2. The Reds allowed only 5 hits in the game, as they sank the visiting Buccos 6-3. The Brewers relief pitcher, number 29, collected his 8th win in relief, helping the Brewers down the Cardinals 2-1. Orioles 6-4. The Cubs knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 6-3.